I've never done this before, but we're gonna see how it works. Basically just gonna go grab some coffee, maybe some tea, don't know yet. But we're just gonna drive and see how this sounds and see if I am able to remove any of the annoying car sounds. We'll just see what happens. But came down to the park today, try and fly. Ended up not really being able to fly. Well, I looked out the window this morning, getting ready for the shower, and it was completely covered in fog. So I really didn't feel like attempting to fly, but I put the drone in the back so it's with me in case it clears up enough. There's a lot of moisture in the air today, and I just don't feel good, putting it up. As much as I wish it was, it's not a watercraft bird, or waterproof. Not much for trying to do a whole lot other than driving, listen to music in a car, but since where the phone's at is pretty stable and out of the way, and I can just leave it on and go, I'm doing alright with this, I guess. But I went to the park, to the back end of the park, where there's some nice little old sidewalks from the old hospital, and just did a walkabout with the Osmo to try and get some demo footage. I talked through a lot of it, but I'm listening to it, and well, I'm a dumbass, so I'm probably going to cut a lot of the audio and just put in some more exciting music or something like that. But we'll see. It was a nice walk, about 30 minutes. Practiced my ninja walk for the Osmo. We'll see if that worked at all when I get back and look at it on a big screen, which will be after the coffee. So, it's 11 o'clock. Alright. So, here we are. This is the front end of the park. I know you can't see a whole lot with this looking at me, but on the iPhone 6s Plus, it doesn't like this much movement in a car. Even though I'm in FiLMiC Pro, it was wavy, all kinds of nastiness. Even attempting to turn off the image stabilization, it doesn't. It only reduces it. There is no turning it off. I don't care what anybody says, but I will flip this around and when I get parked, and I'll show you the difference. Here we are. The image stabilization is supposedly turned off, but as you can see, everything's moving. But that's what you get. Definitely not as nice of a look as before, but that's what we get. Alright, just I've got my coffee. They didn't pay me to do it or give me a free one, so I'm not going to tell you where I went. People in this town they don't know how to drive. They don't want to know how to drive. They don't care about knowing how to drive. If you just follow the simple rules, everything's fine. I don't know what's going on. lady was so impatient as I'm coming up on the road. She tries twice and almost turns into me both times, and I'm turning into where she's pulling out of. I'm like, lady, first of all, you don't have right of way. Second of all, you got 2 kids in the back seat of your car that can't be more than 3. And you're so impatient. One day you're gonna kill them. Well, you know what? When that happens, I hope you don't take anybody else out with you. Then the next one's in the parking lots who just pull out willy-nilly and they don't care. It's like, doesn't matter if I'm on the straightaway and you're coming out of a spot. Look. Oh well. And turn signals, people. First of all, use them. And when you do use them, make sure that you understand the only signal intent. They do not give you right away. At least on a motorcycle, I can maneuver out of the way of these people. That, and I spend most of my time on the bike outside of town. It's one of the other reasons I take public transportation into work as often as possible. Is I can let some other driver deal with it, and I can just sit and watch a movie on the laptop or the iPad. Oh well, we're home. I'll get in and start working on this, and we'll see what happens. I'm doing a beta for Dell, so I think I'm going to go use the older laptop and let it crunch some numbers for a change, and see what happens. Until then, have a good day.